Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV. And today I'm at Fraser's of Falkirk MG to test drive the new MG4 EV. It's only been 2 months since the MG4 went on sale at Fraser's, and already this car is selling like hotcakes. So without much further ado, let's have a walk around of the MG4. So this is the first MG to use the new MSP platform, Modular Scalable Platform. It's a new state-of-the-art electric platform. The MG4 is available in 3 trim levels: SE, SE Long Range and Trophy. This model being the SE. This is the most daring looking MG ever with this front look. It looks as if it means business, from the sloping headlights, the MG octagon and the air dams and the front diffuser. Now if you had a long range model, these air dams here would open and shut if you had the long range model. This ensures for a more aerodynamic drive. Under the bonnet there's not too much to see because the motors are at the back of the car, because this is rear wheel drive. All we've got here is the 2 coolant tanks for the electric motors, your screen wash, your brake fluid, your standard normal car battery here, fuse box, and what I presume here would be the HVAC controls. So pretty simple underneath for maintenance. Round to the side of the MG4, this really looks fantastic in this blue, and it's broken up just at the bottom of the car with the black side mouldings. One notable feature on the side profile is this crease here, which runs all the way along into the rear lights, which in themselves run along into this duct type spoiler. And talking of spoilers, if you select the Trophy model, you would gain a WRC type spoiler up here. And you would also gain a sort of 2-tone style roof if you selected the Trophy model. One thing that's notably missing on the rear of this car is a rear wiper, but I don't think that's too much of a complaint, because I think this rear spoiler here will protect a bit of dirt getting up onto the rear window. And I also like how it's got the privacy glass as well. Moving down to the rear, I like these funky style looking lights here, rear lights, and this lovely diffuser as well. Into the rear of the car you have 360 litres of space, but with the 60/40 split fold this increases to 1,167 litres of space. Got a charging bag here, and lifting the floor of the boot, you've got yourself the tyre compressor and was that a warning triangle? Yeah, it's a warning triangle as well, and the tow hook. So that's quite impressive from MG, putting safety first with the warning triangle. One thing I really like on this MG4 is these wheels. These are 17-inch alloy wheels, but they're not. This here covers the alloy wheel. This is an aerodynamic wheel trim. I think it looks quite funky. Right, I think it's time to get into the MG4 and go for a drive. Okay, let's have a look inside the MG4. So we'll start off with the doors. So we've got on the top of here, we've got some nice hardware and plastic. We've got sort of full leather here. Onto the armrest and door handle. The armrest has got this full leather here, and it's got blue stitching. We've got this lovely silver effect door handle. Moving up, we've got a light touch door handle, again finished in the same sort of silver. And we've got our door lock and unlock. Moving down, we've got our speaker here. And we've got a door bin here. Moving into the cabin, we've got our electric mirror switch here and headlight adjustment there. If you're looking to get under the bonnet release is here for carrying out your maintenance checks. And we've got just two pedals in this car. We've got the accelerator pedal and the brake pedal and a footrest for the driver, because this car is an automatic. Okay, so the first thing to strike you when in the cabin is this two-spoke steering wheel. It just looks so funky and so different. Then behind the steering wheel we've got our 7-inch touchscreen here. And the touchscreen basically shows you your speed you're doing. You've got your speed limits sign. You've got your lights up here. We're basically on auto lights at the moment. We've got our driver's door open, how much power we're using, and I think that number 3 is the regen free setting. Also tells you how much battery you've got left. So it's 100% battery, and currently it's good for 225 miles. And it appears we might be in normal driving mode. We have our indicator stalks on the left and our wiper stalks on the right, with a 3-speed wiper and our indicator stalk also incorporates the lights just using a setting here on the left, and that looks very, very like the sort of light switch stalk you would find on an Austin car at the time. So maybe this is like a little hark back to the Austin Rover days with the style of putting the lights on here. And these are auto lights as well. Let's have a look at the steering wheel controls in more depth. So the first button here, this one here, that's basically for your mobile phone to use hands-free. This button here is like a sort of brings up on the touch screen like settings. So you've got brightness level. So now if I use the silver key here, you can find out driving data, your tire pressures, and how much the battery is at. Settings here, you've got your brightness level, over speed threshold, so you can set up a speed warning, next service, and as simple as that. The star key here, this I believe allows you to have some favourites on the touch screen, so you don't actually have to physically go into the touch screen. By hand you can save some favourites. So for example, this is on radio at the minute. If I touch the star key, it allows you to play with your heating controls. So I'll do that again. And basically if you use the sort of silver key here on the right, on the steering wheel, you can control like fan speed and the temperature. So I've just turned up to 6 at the minute. Just turn that. I'll just turn the fan off now so you can hear me. So that's quite impressive. On this side here, I think this could be a voice control button. This might be your cruise control button, and again you've got some more favourites here. What you can set, and again another sort of chrome button which you can control things with here. It's all very impressive on that. Let's move into the centre of the car now. The next striking feature on this car is this 10.25 inch touchscreen. It's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible, and it's also telling me here that the battery is 100%. Start, lock. You've also got the radio here, and you've got the heater controls here. And touch that, it takes you into the car, brings up a picture of the car, and you can choose where you want your heating to be at. So down in your feet, and blowing out onto the windscreen, blowing out into your face, down at your feet. That's your air recirc button. It's auto, eco, you've got air conditioning. So that's quite impressive. So go back home. Or just back here again as well. You've also got these physical buttons here for the heating controls. That's your on-off the heater, like so. You've got your demist function here, heated rear window, hazards. Again, another physical home key. So let's just put that on. Let's just put this on the radio. And you've got that physical home key as well. Now that's quite like that feature, because it saves me looking about, taking my eyes off the road, and you can just push this physical button here, and this, I'm guessing, will be your volume controls for the stereo. Like so. So all very impressive. Moving down here, you've got a little tray here for storing your mobile phone. I believe on higher spec versions of MG4 this would be a wireless charger. You've got your automatic gearbox here, which has a rotary dial. So you've got your R, neutral and drive, and to park the car you just push this button here on the top. You've got electronic handbrake here. I quite like this. It's like a little floating dash. Down below that we've got a couple of cup holders, and just underneath there, I'll see if I can get the camera in. And from the other side you have a 12-volt power socket, a USB charger, and I think that's a place where you could start to plug into your tablets or phone to charge. Quite impressive. Moving down into the centre console here, got storage area again for like putting your mobile phone in while you're driving, and you can connect it hands-free. Got a poppy in this one, as it's coming up to Remembrance Sunday. Got a little net here. And got an armrest here, again, this sort of faux leather with this lovely blue stitching. And you've got a nice, actual deep box to store things in. So, again, lots of storage space has been thought out by MG. Continuing across the dash, we've got air vents that go from here right along to the steering wheel. It's sort of integrated into the dash and finished in piano black trim. You've got an impressive, what we call in our test drives, the KFC shelf. So it's handy for taking to your KFC, getting a bargain bucket, a couple of drinks. Moving down here, we have our glove box. Little push button glove box here. It's not a bad size. So, that's the interior. Let's have a look in the back. Into the rear, you have room for 3 people. If you have a family, you also have the ISOFIX points where you would bolt the car onto the vehicle's chassis. Again, the door is quite similar to the driver and passenger's door, where you have the hardware in plastic. You lose the lever here for more hardware in plastic, but you still retain the lever armrest with the blue stitching. You've also got an electric window here in the rear, and you also get a passenger's door bin. So all very, very impressive for people who are maybe travelling with you in the car. Okay, before we go for a little drive in the MG, let's talk about specifications. So, as I mentioned previously, there is 3 trim levels available: SE, SE Long Range and Trophy. The main features that the MG4 has are the MG Pilot over all models, but pumping for the Trophy, you gain a 360-degree camera, an iSmart live service, wireless phone charging, sat-nav, heated front seats and steering wheel, and a mobile phone Bluetooth key. But it's the MG Pilot system which interests me. So MG Pilot is an advanced suite of driving assistance modes, and here's what you get. Active emergency braking with pedestrian and bike detection. Lane keep assist with lane departure warning. Traffic jam assist. Intelligent speed limit assist with traffic sign recognition. Intelligent high beam assist. Adaptive cruise control. Driver attention alert. Blind spot detection on the Trophy only. Lane changing assist on the Trophy. Rear cross traffic alert again on the Trophy. And a door opening warning on the Trophy as well. So what is the MG4 like to drive? Okay, let's talk battery. You have two choices, a 51 kilowatt or a 64 kilowatt, producing either 170 PS or 203 PS at 250 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 60 is about 7.7 seconds. Smaller battery apparently can do it in 0.2 of a second quicker than 7.5. Top speed is 100 miles an hour, and MG4EV combined cycle suggests 218 miles for the short range and 281 long range, and city driving 305 miles for the short range or 358 long range WLTP. Charging times on the short range on a 7 kilowatt fast charger is 7.5 hours and 40 minutes on a rapid charger. On the 150 kilowatts, the long range is 9 hours, or on a fast charger, 60 minutes. And when I talk about rapid charging, I'm talking about taking the car from 10% to 80%. Driving modes. So we're going to go into our driving modes. So we've got snow, eco, normal, sport, or custom. And when you go to custom, you can customize the horsepower into eco, normal, or sport. You can set the steering up for comfort, normal, or sport, and pedal force, comfort, normal, or sport. Quite impressive. Underneath the driving modes, we've got our energy recovery system. This, I believe, is where you can set the regen of your braking. So you've got low, medium, high, and adaptive. So there's four options here. And you've also got an energy saving mode as well. So we'll just put that back into high. So, there we have it, the new MG4. And my honest opinion of the car? I love it. I love the styling, it's different to other EV cars out there. It really looks the part. And if you get the trophy model, it will really look the part. I like the range of this vehicle. It's a car I could comfortably take on holiday down to the Lake District and not have to worry about range anxiety like other EV cars. And with MG Pilot, it's got a system of impressive driving aids, a 7-year warranty, and one thing I've missed out on, and I've deliberately done this, is the price. This SE model starts off at £25,995. Or, if you're looking for the sported model, the trophy, £31,495. If it was me, I'd order the trophy model in volcano orange and pay the extra, which takes the price up to £32,190. So, once again, I want to thank Fraser's of Falkirk for letting me film the MG4. I'll add their details in the description box below. But Fraser's have been selling cars in central Scotland for many, many years, and they would be more than willing and be delighted to help you look at an MG4 for your next car. So, thank you for watching this video. don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in another video soon, where I'll be driving something completely different. Thank you.